Hello, I'm Dexter Barnes and this is my story. I started out in Darwin as an electrician. One van, one man. Just me in 1979. I moved to Melbourne in 1987 and recognised a niche in the marketplace. Clients needed a one-stop shop, not just an electrician. They needed a carpenter, a painter, a plumber, signage repair. One call, turn up on time, job completed, first visit. The new maintenance business was fortunate enough to gain the mobile oil service station building and grounds contract in 1989. Our offices expanded interstate, as did our outgoings and our staffing levels. We found ourselves working for a lot of big names: BP, Shell, Caltex, BMW, Victorian Police, National Bank, Philip Morris, as well as other businesses with multi-outlets. In a short time, I had 100 employees, a bit different from a one-man, one-van. Probably the worst thing about big growth spurts like I experienced is managing the cash flow. For example, I had an outstanding amount of $350,000 just before Christmas of 2002. The people who owed me the money closed the doors for their 4-week Christmas break. I found myself in a bit of a quandary. But what the bank did do was ring a broker. Apparently we just didn't fit into their guidelines. But the broker recommended us to Cash Resources. Cash Resources paid the bank out almost immediately. Then I had a $2.2 million in cash and owed the bank $400,000. It was a turning point for me. Because of the turnover, Cash Resources gave me plenty of funds to operate. The thing is, I had gilt-edged clients. It's just that some of them are a little bit slow in paying. The great thing about Cash Resources is that they are flexible enough to allow people to use their facility on selected invoices. That meant I had the money to operate. By using Cash Resources, I'd be paid in 2 days. How good is that? Of course there's costs involved, but it's manageable. I mean, the growth has been outstanding. I used to owe the banks money, but suddenly they're my clients and they owe me money. When you've got a staff that doubles, an annual turnover that goes from 12 million to 20 million, a client base that reads like who's who, people are suddenly very interested. I sold my business recently. In the next part of my life, wherever it takes me, I'll be taking Cash Resources with me.